Hi guys, it's Sebastian with Looking, Feeling, Smelling Great. I'm back with another video for you today, and today I'm collaborating with Max 40.
Hey guys!
We're going to go ahead and do our top 10 fragrances for winter by designers. Are you all ready, Max?
Ready to go!
So we decided to do this collaboration after we did the video for CH Men Privé, which I think is a pretty decent fragrance, but unfortunately it didn't make this list for winter. I don't know about you, Max, but another thing to mention here, we don't know what fragrances we're picking, so what we've decided to is do it completely blind, and I'll start with my number 10, and then he'll do his, and so on. Cool?
Absolutely, let's do it.
So for my number 10, I'm going back to a classic that I used to wear back in the late 90s. It's by Versace, an Italian designer everyone knows about, and this is probably the only Versace fragrance I have in my collection, and this is Dreamer, a tobacco dominant fragrance. I really love this one. It's got this classic late 90s vibe that kind of reminds me of things I used to wear like Moschino and Dolce & Gabbana, but this one still stands up pretty modern, especially since it's from the late 90s. So for number 10, it's Versace Dreamer. And what about you, Max? What's your number 10?
Alright, my number 10 is a composition by one of my favorite noses and perfumers, Olivier Poge, and this is Midnight in Paris. Midnight in Paris, the EDP, the Eau de Parfum concentration. This is a classic within the Fragcom. We love this fragrance. You have tonka here, incense. It's borderline gourmandish, really nice for the cool days. Very cozy, warm, and inviting. That's my number 10 for the winter of 2015 designer.
That's awesome. Unfortunately, I did not pick that one on my list here, but I love that fragrance. It's a great, inexpensive fragrance, and which actually is discontinued now.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I have my back.
His price is going to skyrocket for sure.
Very soon, yeah. I have backups of both the EDT and the EDP now too. So cool. So at number 9, fragrance I picked up late last year, and this is Bulgari Man in Black, another Italian designer here. This is a flanker to the Bulgari Man and Bulgari Man Extreme, and this is Bulgari Man in Black. I hear that they have a new bottle of this now too. I don't think the juice has changed. It's just they've got a kind of a new design for the bottle. That's what I've been reading, but I'd like to check it out. But this one's kind of an ambery, tobacco kind of smoky kind of a scent that I really like. It's one that I don't grab for much anymore, but I really like this. It's a quality release from a house that I don't explore much anymore. So Bulgari Man in Black is number 9.
Nice picks. That almost made my top 10, but didn't quite make it. I went with this instead. My number 9 is Paco Rabanne's 1 Million, the Gold Bar. A lot of people think this is childish or juvenile or, just, going out, clubbing kind of scent. I really like it, and I get a ton of compliments. It just works great on my skin, Sebastian. I don't know what it is about this fragrance. It just works with my chemistry. I get a lot of compliments. It dries out really beautiful. As long as you don't go nuts on the sprays, no problem there. This is a real nice, I think it's like a woody spicy. It's got spices. It's got nice blood orange up top. I really enjoy it, and it's awesome for cool days. It works wonders on my skin. This is my number 9, guys.
I actually never wore that fragrance. I've worn samples here and there, and the bubblegummy thing kind of rubs me the wrong way, even though I love bubblegum. But yeah, great. That's a very classic, loved fragrance by the community, I think, right? All right, for my number 8, it's another Italian house. I got a lot of Italian houses here. These are all Italian houses going up to number, 7 or something. So this is Mandarina Black Mandarina Black Extreme Eau de Parfum edition. This is a tonka bean and orange intense fragrance. The more intense version of the original, which I seem to enjoy more. It lasts more, but for some reason this one seems a little more fresher than the other one, even though it performs better. It's denser, but still has that orangey freshness, which I really like. So Mandarina Duck Black Extreme is number 7. No, number 8.
Number 8. Alright, my number 8 is one that it's loved by many and hated for some. This is 24 Gold by Scent Story. I really enjoy this fragrance. I'm trying to get the focus here on my camera. So 24 Gold by Scent Story. It's all about amber. This one here is really opulent, very resinous. You know, I love this fragrance. It's an oriental, gourmand kind of borderline again. A lot of vanilla here. You get a lot of compliments, but same thing as 1 million. You got to go easy on the trigger, otherwise you're going to spook people away. It's you know, it could get challenging if you go too crazy on the trigger, but works wonder on cool nights, going out. It's a lot of compliments with this one, 24 Gold, and you know, from a company that most people didn't really care about. You know, just you know, from like a TV series comes this amazing fragrance that just mind-blowing. You know, it's almost niche quality. Should this be niche or should it be designer? I don't even know. It's like borderline, but it's designer, right?
It's kind of designer, it's kind of niche, I think. Yeah, I think when you connect it with a TV show, I think kind of becomes designer. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. I like it when a fragrance is known as or quoted as easy on the trigger. That's the kind of fragrance I like to, or I tend to be drawn to more, so. Cool. Number 8. I gotta remember my numbers. Alright, number 7 is a new one. It's kind of hard to find. I did a review of it and everybody's going crazy about finding it here. It's still not really readily available. And I think you just put up a video about this. It's Dolce & Gabbana's The One EDP, another Italian designer. So I got like a lot of Italian designers here all of a sudden. But I really like this. It does perform better than the original, The One. Still, it's not like really intense, but I enjoy that gingery grapefruit top and kind of a tobacco dry down. Really, really like it, and the bottle is really nice too. So Dolce & Gabbana's The One EDP is number 7.
Now, stop all horses. My wife is back there filming us, and this is weird. That's my number 7 too. Dolce & Gabbana EDP, and I'm not even joking. She's right back there. As soon as you showed yours, she looked at me and smiled. So that's my number 7 as well, guys. The EDP Dolce & Gabbana. It's got that DNA of the original, and it takes to the next level. You get more performance out of it. It's beautiful. I really enjoy it. It's my number 7 in my rotation. I'm going to get a lot of wear of this fragrance in this winter time. So great pick.
Cool. Awesome.
That's funny.
I didn't know if we were going to have any similar fragrances, same fragrances, but we'll see. Okay, number 6 is one from Dior. Now we're going to the French houses. I think I only have French and Italian houses in here. So Dior's Eau Sauvage Parfum is number 6. This is one that I started wearing again. I've had it since the early 2013. I really love the bergamot, myrrh, and vetiver in here. It's just really, really nice, and it's really, really long lasting. This is a classic Dior fragrance that's been out since the 60s, but the updated Parfum edition. And I have 3 of the Dior famous fragrances in this list, and this is the first one. Dior Eau Sauvage Parfum, number 6.
That's a great choice. This number 6 here, to me, is a staple, and I think that any gentleman should have this Oriental Woody in their collection. This is when Gucci did fragrances right. I'm talking about Gucci Envy. I love this fragrance. It's so beautiful. The spices here are just amazing. It's got a real nice woodiness to it, and the dry down is just divine. You know, compliments galore. You know, when it gets cold out, you know, I dressed up, I put this on, I get a lot of compliments, and it's a shame this was discontinued. It's very hard to get. You know, I hate to put discontinues on my list, but you know, this one here, I always love this in the wintertime. So one of my all-time favorites, Gucci Envy by Gucci. Really good stuff.
I love that. I wore 2 bottles, 99 and 2001.
Hard to find.
Yeah, great stuff. All right, now we're going to the top 5. Yes. So number 5 is another Dior, and this is Dior Fahrenheit Le Parfum. I don't know, there's not a lot of hype around this fragrance, but I really, really love the...
Dick, this is weird now, man. This is really weird. And my wife is right here, so you know, people are going to think we're bullshitting, but this is bizarre, you know?
No, we did not discuss fragrances in advance. This is just really a coincidence. I love the leathery, vanillic, boozy quality of this with the violet. No harsh gasoline notes. Just really beautiful. Very comforting. I love it in the winter. It's a great fragrance to wear in bed too. Just really love the way it smells. So Fahrenheit, Dior Fahrenheit Le Parfum, number 5.
Same here, guys. Believe it or not, this is my number 5, Le Parfum. I did a video that's going to be coming and surfacing very soon about this. I love this fragrance. He said it all. It's cozy, it's warm, it's inviting. They did a fantastic job with the booziness here. They took the original DNA and just brought it to the next level. It's great for the cool weather. One to definitely have in your arsenal. I love it. My number 5, believe it or not, we didn't plan this, guys, so it's really funny. Number 5.
Okay, so this next one is not a typical designer house. They don't design clothing or jewelry, but they do design cars. And it is Bentley Intense for Men, number 4. I really, really love this fragrance. I think it's just an awesome fragrance. And the nose, God, I'm drawing a blank with her name right now. But anyway, if you like Idole by Lubin, or if you like Chambre Noire by Olfactive fragrance, Studio, you will really like this one. It's boozy, leathery, just really, really awesome. I love it. It's Bentley Intense for Men at number 4.
Fantastic. Well, we didn't coincide right now. This is a designer. My number 4 is one of my favorite designer houses, and I really love this. This is Thierry Mugler's Pure Coffee. This is amazing for the cool days. I love coffee in my fragrances, and this is probably one of the best coffee notes out there. This is a 2009 bottle, but it was re-released, so you can find it. I think my local Macy's actually has it, and I think it's 95 bucks. And it's definitely one to check out. If you can grab a couple bottles, do it. I think they'll discontinue at some point because it is a limited edition, and the prices will go up again. It's great. It's all about coffee here. You have the DNA of the original A-Man, and the coffee here just wraps it, and it's very cozy, very nice for the cool day. You know, Thierry Mugler's Pure Coffee, my number 4.
Awesome choice. Let me ask you this. So, is there any differences between the latest edition? Because I just picked it up.
I actually I sampled the new edition at my local Macy's, and I was really blown away. I really liked it. I didn't really see much differences as the scent or longevity, so I'm pondering getting another bottle myself, because this is my last bottle. It's about halfway, and this is an 09. I think I'm going to pick one up, so just to have a backup, because I think this will be hard to find in a couple of years.
Okay, going back to another Italian house, blast of my Italian houses. This is a fragrance house that a lot of people don't talk much about. It's more of an upscale house, and I think you find these fragrances at Barney's. This is Costume National Homme, and it's number 3. The reason I really like this is the longevity. The nose behind it is Dominique Ropion, and also I love cinnamon and cloves, and this is all about cinnamon and cloves. So that's what makes this an awesome fragrance. So Costume National Homme is number 3.
Great choice. I love that fragrance. I have a full review on that too. It's one of my favorites. Dominique Ropion is one of my favorite noses, and like you said, that's a beautiful scent. Great choice. My number 3 is one that actually took the spot of one that was my top fragrance for a couple of years. But I'm going to give this a lot of wearing this year. I was really impressed with what this brand did, and Dior always does good for me. This is Dior Homme Parfum. I love this juice. They did a great job. It's going to get a lot of wearing from me on this winter. Just, very cozy, very inviting leather fragrance. Just very nice saffron note in here, some woods. Very, very nice. A little bit, not overly sweet, but a little bit sweet, just right. It sits perfectly on my skin. Just very, very nice fragrance for the winter. Dior Homme Parfum at number 3.
Number 2 is from the house of Mugler, Thierry Mugler, and it's Pure Malt. This is just a really great, excellent fragrance, an updated fragrance to the A-Man, which I wore in the late 90s. But this one's all about the whiskey barley thing. I like this one better now. The A-Man kind of, I don't wear much, even though I kind of crave it sometimes. But I need to get another bottle soon because mine's running low. So Pure Malt at number 2.
My number 2 is another discontinued. This is from the house of Yves Saint Laurent. By now you know what I'm talking about. This is when Yves Saint Laurent had Tom Ford as their creative director. And this is the vintage Taster of M7, the one that only had a couple notes. It has woods, bergamot, oud wood, vetiver, and a little bit of amber. What a great fragrance, guys. If you like oud wood, if you like Versace Oud Noir, this is just that much better, and unfortunately, again, it's discontinued. This was ahead of its time. I think it was released in 2002, 2003. People didn't appreciate this then. They wish this was available now, because now people, it looks like, especially men's, I think, men I think are more inclined to appreciate, you know, artistic scents, this is a beautiful, beautiful scent. It's one of my favorite scents from Yves Saint Laurent of all time, and I cherish this bottle. This is my number 2. I only wear this in the winter time just because it's so hard to find, and the price just skyrockets. But M7 by Yves Saint Laurent is my number 2 go-to guy for the winter designer.
Good choice. You've got two fragrances that Tom Ford was involved with that have been discontinued from 2 designer houses. Nice.
You're right.
Yeah, I guess if I find a good deal on M7, I'll buy it. But I do have the Oud Absolu, which is nothing like it.
Really nice.
All right. Well, number 1, drum roll, please. You probably have guessed which my number 1 is. It's Dior Homme Parfum. I just adore this fragrance. I love it. I've gone through so many bottles of it already. Well, actually, this is my 3rd bottle, but I just love it. It's just a great scent, long-lasting, really comforting, leathery, iris, powder, lipstick, all of that come to mind, and I can't get enough of it. And a lot of people seem to love it or hate it, so I love it. So I love putting it at number 1. So here we go. And yours?
That's awesome. I thought we were going to have a match again because my number 1, I know it's one of your all-time favorites, and I just love this fragrance. It's all about the cacao. It's got a real nice, you know, orangey kind of vibe up top. You know what I'm talking about by now, Sebastian. This is a beautiful oriental spicy. This is Lidge. And this is the one with the dark edges. This is the vintage now, you know, because now they re-released this without the dark edges, and it's not as opulent, not as resinous, not as long-lasting. This is beautiful. It's all about cacao. A little bit of orange up top, some real fine woods and spices. This is a beautiful fragrance. It's just awesome from beginning to end. I get a lot of compliments when I'm dressed up wearing this fragrance. You know, as you see, this is about less than halfway through. Thank goodness I have a couple bottles to back this up. And if you follow me on Instagram, you can see that I just posted a picture not too long ago with all 3 bottles. I love this juice. This is my number 1 for winter of 2015, designer edition.
It's great stuff. I didn't include that one because I kind of associate them with the niche more than designer, but I guess it's a kind of a weird toss-up with that one. So they don't really do clothing, so
You're right.
but they do
niche,
yeah.
But this is not one of those private blends, so I think most people consider this one designer, I think.
Okay. Well, all right. Cool. If I put that in there, it would be at number 2 actually. I think the Versace would have fallen off and everything would have been pushed back because I really do love Lidge. Really, really, absolutely adore it. Yeah. So. Well,
it's cool. Always a plan. This was really fun. You know, really, really weird that we had those 2 exact the same ones. And my wife's back here, so she was laughing as soon as you pull yours up. You know, just a lot of fun. You know, it's like we share a couple of, you know, the same taste there with the winter frags, and I had a lot of Dior's. I think I had 2 Dior's and a couple compositions by Tom Ford, so, you know.
I was actually kind of surprised you didn't feature this one in yours.
You know, that one is the fragrance that, unfortunately, I kind of forgot about it. It's in the back burner, and I should bring it for us because, you know, I love this fragrance, but because we have so many, you know, I think I have like almost 500 fragrances right now. It's scary because I look at, you know, my fridge and everything. Like I have to streamline it at some point because this is what happens. You know, you have the fragrance that you love and you kind of forget about it.
You totally do forget about them. Yes, I probably forgot 1 or 2 in here anyway. But anyway, this is what it'll be this year.
This is it for 2015. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Well, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll be back with more videos. Please like this video, subscribe if you haven't. I'll have Max's channel in the info box. You can subscribe to his channel too if you haven't. Share this video and we'll both be back with more videos in the future. All right? Take care, guys. Have a good one.
Thanks for watching.